But are there things where you're like, this doesn't make any sense, but who cares?
Or not even
like when they asked me to get set on fire, like that was like one of those things where you're like, you really want to set me on fire? Like, I mean, I'm down.
Tickets are on sale for KFC Radio Live. Click the link in the bio, get yours, come out and hang with the boys. So how does a Cali girl become a Chiefs fan?
I became a Chiefs fan because I picked all my teams in '96.
Okay.
And so we're talking Priest Holmes era. And so I picked the Lakers, I picked Texas Rangers, and the Anaheim Angels. I know they're Los Angeles, but fuck that shit. Anaheim Angels.
What was the catalyst for the Rangers?
Just Texas. I like Texas.
You like Texas?
I don't know. There's something about like
so
I like
you just randomly picked four teams.
Oh my god, you
with
came out
four
a Buffalo
states,
Sabres fan
like,
too.
You're a Sabres fan?
Yeah, but when they were red, black, and white.
I mean, I guess that was Osgood, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, not Osgood. Dominic Hasek.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. I mean, you got like a player on every team who's fun to watch.
And then Lakers for Nick Van Exel because he was a 3-point king.
Nick Van Exel.
So yeah,
when someone says they're a Laker fan, you're like, yeah, dude. The Nick Van Exel era. It swept the nation. And
then they got traded to the fucking Knicks, so you guys got him over here on this side.
That is funny. I don't think anyone I've ever heard be like, the Lakers, it's Magic, it's Kareem, it's fucking Kobe, it's now LeBron. It's Nick Van Exel.
Nick Van Exel.
That's how you know you're a real one.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're a real one. We were just talking earlier, Jenna Hayes' name popped up, and I was thinking about anybody who basically has like a career revival because of OnlyFans, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like if you were in the game when it was like studios and all that shit, and then either you move on to bigger things, you
find a boyfriend for
whatever the reason may be,
yeah.
And you're like, now I can't do my job, you know what I mean? But now all of a sudden along comes this thing where it's like you can do it alone if you want. You can do it from home. You can
fuck
do
your partner.
Right. Like there's a million, however you want to do it. Yeah. I mean, that's got to be like all of a sudden you're.
But you look at some of those
again.
girls and like they went on TED Talks and talk shit about our industry.
Oh,
that's
really?
where I have an issue.
I did see. Is that Jenna?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we saw that she did TED Talks, and I was kind of saying like, oh, good for her. But that's kind of lame if you go, if you benefit off of it and earn off of it. And listen, if you want to go expose some of like the bad things that go on in an industry, that's fine. But you can't.
What was her general thesis?
It was basically like how porn like corrupts guys and how sex trafficking can happen to women, and it just tried to make us look bad.
Yeah,
and I was just like, you were with Jules Jordan for many, many years. He gave you your own lines under Jules Jordan when Jules was like the biggest brand, right? Yeah. This is back DVD when I was still around. Yeah. Yay, VHS. And I was like, and I never got to work with Jenna, but like we were always friends because I was always at Jules' house shooting, right? Mm-hmm. And I just got so mad because I'm like, don't talk shit and then come back.
Yeah.
If you leave. Just walk out.
Also, if you leave, just leave and you don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
And I guess if you want to try to put it into sex trafficking, like great. Obviously, nobody likes that.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
But if in the process you kind of tear down everything else, it's like, okay, it's not for you anymore. You don't have to.
What's the angle for it corrupts men?
What do you mean?
What?
Oh, as far as like too much stimulation, ejaculating too much, all that fucking bullshit.
That I think is bullshit because guys are going to come no matter what.
Well, I've made the argument I don't have to come if I'm happy.
That is true.
Okay.
John thinks John has more sex when he's depressed.
Yes.
I was going to say sad boy season. Isn't it sad boy season?
Well,
he's like, fuck.
Well, Phoenix, that doesn't happen a lot. But I would argue, I've said before that, like, when I'm depressed is when I come the most, for sure. Like, but I feel like that's normal, right? Like,
no, when people are having
when you're hungover
sex
in bed,
when they're happy.
I'm happy all the time because I come all the time. Yes, you got the wrong one.
This is your most warped thing.
I come all.
You think sex and depression go together.
I come all the time, but I'm happy for fleeting moments.
He's like this, jerking off. There's one side of the couch when he's like crying all the time. It's like, don't touch here. Over here is safe.
It's bodily fluids everywhere. It just depends what they are.
I would think that most people, I know what you're saying when you turn to sex to like try to fill a void. That is a thing. But if you're having consistently good sex, I think that would help with your depression.
Bro, the fact that you're even adding sex to this is crazy.
He's like, I'm just me and my friend.
See that, but that's where I think if you're saying porn corrupts because guys are coming too much, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If you're saying porn corrupts because guys have unrealistic expectations of what girls may do, there's an argument to be made there.
That's fair.
There's a lot of things that you'll do on camera, or maybe even how you have sex in your personal life, because you're just more sexual.
Yeah.
That other girls are gonna be like, you're not doing that, you're not putting that there, you're not finishing that. You know, there's a lot of things.
You went straight to anal on that one. That's what your head is at. You're
Anal,
like,
facials,
ain't nobody doing that.
You know? I mean,
You can talk them into facials, can't you?
you can.
I actually think that's the biggest bill of goods that porn sold us.
Really?
Is the facial.
Oh, the facial is the one thing. What's up? Come on in.
What's up,
are you?
dude?
Come on in.
How are
Oh.
you? Good to see you.
You got them both to stand up. I only got like half a hug.
Oh, fuck off. Can you
Swing that into
mic
you.
over?
Right.
Yeah, I would say.
Look at, she gets so cold. She brings all the
It
jackets,
is
all
cold
the
in here.
nice things.
We like it cold.
Cold
Yeah,
here.
we do like it cold.
Smell amazing though, so
Sucks.
it works.
I slept on that couch
It's
for
been
a
a
while.
big 24
recently.
hours.
There are just random.
Somebody's definitely
just
gonna
whack
jerk
those
off
off if
right
you want.
here.
I slept on that
I
couch.
want to touch random stuff.
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
those they're good.
I'll move those for you.
No, it's fine. No,
It's really not.
I've been on porn sets. Like honestly,
That might be true, but still.
why does it just want to be in here? Oh,
It likes you. It wants the free flow. She just wants to be closer to
I
me.
do. So did I screw up the camera angle though?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
Listen, your tits are like the whole couch, so we're good. The angle's there. That's what I was waiting for. What? Take this off.
Take this off.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, my
thank you.
bad.
Okay, appreciate it. Mo, now I feel like it's
Okay.
way better. Okay, we're good.
Why would you say that?
say
Why
what?
would you say?
Because
now
it was
it's way-
blocking the curvaceousness of your whole entire amazing body. So why would you do that?
Thank you.
Good. That work?
That's good.
Angel's like this the whole time. I am your father.
Thank you. I
We
feel
were on
doting
facials, by the way, as we're bringing the mic closer to your face.
What? Oh, facial.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of breath.
Amazing. She does blow bangs, and I don't.
I think that facials are I'm actually out of breath. I think that facials are the thing that translates the least into the regular world.
Yes.
I think like
You agreed quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
I think like
I think anal translates.
oh well,
least.
you have a good argument there, but I think that there are I'm going to use the term regular. I don't mean it in a derogatory way, but like regular girls that can enjoy anal the same way that actors will. But I feel like facials are like guys are into it, they want to do it. Even girls are into it and want to do it, and then when you do it, you're like, oh fuck, like
Yeah. It's a
this
mess.
It
is-
depends on how
it's-
good of a pop shot you got. I mean, there's some guys that dribble and you're just like,
That is
bink,
depressing. by the way.
bink,
When you
bink.
if you have a plan to do any of that sort of shit, I'm gonna come here or there for the first time, and it's like let's do it, and then you have your worst nut. It's like fuck.
like, why did I jerk
Damn
off
it.
before the date?
yeah, yeah. But I think that in the moment you're like let's do it, and then right away you're like oh I'm sorry, it's in your hair, it's in your eye. That's gonna
The
be red
hair
for a
is
week.
the big one.
No, the
Yeah.
eye is
The
worse.
eye.
My
'Cause
eye
I-
blows up.
It's like poison.
Yeah, it's your eye goes so red.
Yeah,
It gets
red like
swollen.
the Terminator. Yeah,
Yeah, like
I
I'm
guess
out
I've never
for the
had
rest
an eye
of the day.
situation. then.
it's bad.
It's not
bad.
the next day. I have to wait.
When I
to
get it in my
go
eye,
on
it's a
public
disaster.
My eyes are like, listen, bitch, you've been there, okay? Like, fuck you.
Dude, I feel like
one drop.
I feel like there was a phase where like girls would like hold their eye.
Yeah.
Oh, Annette Schwartz is what
What
you're
was
thinking.
that all about?
Early
So-
2000s.
Yeah.
You really do that?
Yeah.
A little after the Nick Van Exel era.
Yeah.
that is a thing that I even in the moment when like you could anything could pop on screen and I'm like whatever. I would be like, wow, oh man, Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah, I
that
wouldn't
is-
stop anything, but
No, but in my head, I'd be like, wow, is that
Is
I
that
guess
something-
Is that a power thing?
is that something
It
like
is
beforehand you would like? That's obviously negotiated on
Yes.
that, but you ramp up the price for that.
No.
No,
No, same price.
Say
We're cheap whores. It's
What
okay.
guys need new agents?
What is the
We're our own
negotiation
agent.
like?
what do you what do you upcharge for? Anal?
Anal, yes.
Anal's always.
And then extra guys.
Multiple people.
So,
Yeah.
DPs, gangbangs, you charge extra for each guy.
Group scene type things, like depending on
but
how
something
many.
like that, like you can come wherever you want, and that's you agree upon it, but it's not like an
would some people charge more for cream pie? I don't know.
Some people won't do cream pies.
Yeah, but I don't think they charge more.
Yeah,
it's like
they just probably are like,
you guys should charge more for all this stuff, no?
I mean, we get paid pretty well. We're Brazzers contracted. So.
So you're contracted by Brazzers, and then you can do your own OnlyFans stuff?
Yeah.
And they don't care?
No.
That's part of the contract.
Yeah.
But it has to be negotiated in.
Yeah, every contract is different, and everyone negotiates their contract differently. So I'm allowed to do my OnlyFans, and I'm also allowed to do my own productions because I have my own DVD distribution deal. So I can direct and produce my own movies as well.
So then why even what is Brazzers?
It's just for the traffic. I mean, you're going to get traffic on all the sites, Pornhub, etc.
But Brazzers paid viewership is like a huge number.
Oh yeah,
that you get exposure from and all that.
Yes, huge brands.
I would think my thought would just be like, as long as I'm on Pornhub and whatever the other like aggregators, like you'll know me. But it's that much better to be in Brazzers.
Yeah. Brazzers, I've purchased Brazzers before, and
good job.
Yeah, I pay for my porn, and I had it one time where I was buying glasses like to see. And I had bought Brazzers the night before. So my credit card, it popped up with like a unique purchase or whatever. So they flagged my card. And I was in the optometrist's office on the phone. And they're like, sir, we're just going to go through your recent transactions. And I was like, dude, whatever it is, it was me. Like I knew.
I don't have kids. We're not. There's no 13-year-old boy that did this. I'm a grown-ass man. I made my choice.
Reapprove the card. I need to be able to see again, please.
So wait, you think Brazzers gets more from you, or you get more from Brazzers?
I think it's equal.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. But it's not, for me, and I'm sure for you as well, it's not just the traffic. Like, they really treat their performers well. They're really at the forefront of ethical production. Mm-hmm. They've implemented a consent form that we go through with a talent liaison every day before each scene. And the talent liaison is there on set with us so that if anyone crosses a boundary or if anything changes, they're there to help us and advocate for us.
I feel like that's got to be the biggest misconception that, like, I mean, I'm sure there are like budget productions that are still doing terrible
low
shit,
budget,
but like it's clean, it's safe, it's fun, it's like corporate, all that shit, right?
It's big business.
Yeah. That is a weird thing.
Corporate.
It's arguably the biggest business. Like people say sex sells, obviously, but like then pornography is like
is number 3 in Google search.
Is it 3?
Yeah, it's 3. Pornhub.
What's one?
Google itself is like number 1. Then I think it's something like what was number 2? It was something stupid. And then it's Pornhub.
Do you know what the number like for the industry is? Like I think the NFL is a $9 billion a year industry or something like that. Is it even quantifiable in porn?
The adult industry is very secretive as well about everything, especially what we make. So it's in the billions, but who's to really know? And then what do you count the amateur stuff?
Right.
Like,
so that we've asked this question many times, and I'll continue to ask it. What do you define as a porn star?
I think you need to be part. Yeah, I think you need to be part of the studio system. So I don't think.
So no OnlyFans.
No, and that's not to dismiss OnlyFans creators. Some OnlyFans creators make more than porn performers. So I'm not putting them down in any way whatsoever. But they're not a porn star. I think to be a porn star, there's a level of technical ability and proficiency that you can only learn on set. I think what content creators are creating for OnlyFans is like, there's some high-end stuff, but a lot of it's amateur. You don't learn the things that you learn on a porn set, which is how to position your body so that the camera can capture everything perfectly. So like in Doggy, you don't just go into Doggy and arch your back. Like especially
I don't like how she did the bad doggy pose. Like if you do the bad kitty cat instead of good kitty cat, and then
But it's not just as simple as whether you do the correct arch.
Sure.
Your hand positioning is important. I have big boobs, so I want to make sure that the camera captures my boobs. So I'm moving my hand that's closest to the camera back so you can see the swaying of the boobs. You're moving your right knee, if the camera's over here, forward a little so that then you can see the penetration better. There's all these kinds of things that you learn on a porn set that you might not necessarily...
Yeah, anybody who's ever tried to do it themselves realizes really quick, like,
I was like, damn, why does my dick look so small right now? Fuck!
It's like,
Sorry,
this is
guys.
just my asshole. What's going on here? We're doing this really wrong.
No, what do you mean? No, that was the
That was the point.
anal
That was the
licking,
point.
you know? That was the whole purpose.
But I also think to be a star, there has to be some sort of name recognition as well.
Like
I
a
think that's
level
more-
of prolific.
I would agree with that. I feel like I think the debate has rearisen. I feel like when I was coming up in the game, if you did porn, you were a porn star.
Yeah, if you were on camera, on a video, having sex, you were a porn star.
Because it was like
And now it's like...
I was like right at the precipice of like internet porn.
Right.
Like I like we had like a magazine once when I was a kid, but most of the porn was watched. And so like anyone who
Were you a Penthouse or a Playboy guy?
Fucking this one.
Club! Yeah! Club magazine.
I went
Fuck
through
yeah.
a phase where I would just come home drunk and buy.
I've been in that a
porn
few times.
magazines. We have like a
Couple
ton of
club
porn
covers.
magazines. Right? But like so like when we were in like high school, like everyone was just like, oh, porn star, porn star, porn star.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think there's a lot of them around here.
You guys are kind of slutty.
Kink chick.
Oh.
These are all from
Cigar aficionado.
Oh, nice. Way
anything
to
that got
run
me
the
horny, I'd
boner.
buy. But
It's a good rule. That is a good rule to live by. If you make me horny, I'll buy it.
but I think now because we have a question that is are there more porn stars or murderers in the world? And that was
Oh,
created.
porn stars probably.
Because there's also
like-
there's also there's a similar thing with murderers where it's like you have to have been caught, and like there's plenty of people who kill somebody and they're not.
I don't like this association. I mean, I do like to have my pussy murdered, but no, I don't. I'm not into. Can we have a different association?
Well, no, but you know, like there are some people I hate. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people call Kim Kardashian a porn star.
Fuck that.
Right.
Like, first of all, they're saying it in like a derogatory
Yeah.
way, so I'm like, fuck that. But it's like she made a video with a boyfriend. Like, that's a porn star now?
No,
well,
that's
she
an
profited
OnlyFans
off
girl.
of it. It's like, yeah, she profited off of sex. Then, like, a lot of fucking people are porn stars then.
So you
if
would
that's
just
the
say
barometer.
she's a porn performer.
No, I wouldn't.
I think
would
she
say
just
she
put
made
out a
sex
porn.
tape.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't even say
Okay.
porn. I think like porn is like you almost like, well, I was gonna say like two performers who don't know each other like link up, but it's like there are couples,
Yeah.
and so it's a
Well,
weird thing to
couples,
define.
you know.
But it's like making a sex video with your partner. You're not doing porn.
No.
And it's also
If you're doing it a lot for money.
Yeah.
With your, then
And
you
you're
become
getting
one.
paid a
But,
lot,
like,
and
if it's your
somebody wants to
job,
buy it.
maybe we could start the argument. But if you did it for like private reasons, or even if you profited off it, but it was like just a one-time thing, you can't say someone's a porn star.
there's also a totally different skill set that comes along with being on set, especially if
Yeah.
you're, I mean, for males and females, but if you're a male performer and you can get it hard with your wife at home while the cameras are set up, great. Try coming on set where there's a 15 crew,
Well,
15
listen, there's
people
probably a lot
crew.
of guys. It's harder for them to get hard for their wife than. No, but you're right. I mean,
That's
the
why
guy
we're here.
performers- That's why there's only like there's so few guys, right?
Yeah,
There's
so
like
we
a
use the
million
same
women,
ones.
and there's like 10 guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's other guys. We just, we're Ferraris, and I use this all the time. I'm like, anyone could buy a Ferrari, right? I'm all,
don't know
but
if
it
you
takes
drive
the
it.
right guy that knows how to
Yeah.
drive it to make all the gears shift the right way.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
got a
us.
bicycle, bro.
It was a moped. Nice try.
With the Kim K, what is the best celebrity sex tape?
Great question.
None. No.
None?
Well, in terms
is
of,
not
I know. I mean, Pam and Tommy.
Pam and
Duh.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Pam and
I
Tommy
mean,
was gas.
that's like classic.
Him and telling me
Yeah.
because they're talking and shit and like they're
It's
you know what I mean?
real.
The whole
Yeah.
thing is like they're showmen and showwomen.
Yeah.
They're performing.
Yeah.
Kim was not on her game.
I like the Paris Hilton one.
Paris,
I like that
I
too.
liked the night vision. I didn't think she was giving.
She's
the best
no.
blowjob
She was
I've ever seen.
starfishing.
Yeah,
Too much starfish.
Wait, what's
I'm not-
starfishing?
Starfish is where you just lay there.
Oh, you just lay there?
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
That one.
Who else is the
That's
big
real.
one?
That's really the only
Oh,
three.
wait. James Dean did one with Lindsay Lohan, right?
No.
I don't know if it came out, but he did.
What?
Is this an inside
Yeah.
scoop? Lindsay Lohan has a sex
Yeah, they
tape.
used to date Lindsay
James
Lohan
Dean?
and James Dean. Yeah, back in the day.
No
Yeah.
way, dude.
Is this? Are you talking out of school right now? Are these
I'm
industry
not.
secrets
Oh, no, this is like a
that you're revealing?
I'm all. First of all, we were in Melbourne together, and James was there, and like legitimately, we were discussing that, like how they were dating, and then he did her movie, The Hills?
The Canyons.
Canyons, yeah, there you go. And so, like, they were fucking that whole time, and he did a sex tape with Vivid.
I think that was a secret, though, that they were fucking. I don't know if it's
that's
still
all out there now.
Wait, is this live?
No.
Okay.
I don't care if it is.
Well, so there is a TMZ clip. James Dean, did you bang Lindsay Lohan? Dean called into TMZ Live on Friday to discuss Lindsay's on-set tirade. And I guess they asked him point blank. And then there's another clip another headline saying, "I am no longer willing to talk about Lindsay Lohan."
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
He did have the one with the teen mom, though.
Yeah, he did Teen Mom too.
See, like that's one. Like I wouldn't call her a porn star either.
No,
like I think she profited off of. Wait. I
mean, she did Vivid, and she did a couple movies.
Okay, yeah, maybe she.
I mean, she was.
I just wouldn't say that when that first video made her a porn star.
No.
I think she continued to do it, and it's like now you're. I also.
Well, it's like China. Whenever China did it,
these
like
are sex tapes.
Yeah,
which is funny that the word tape is still used because.
But that's back whenever.
No tape involved.
I also think. I feel like we had a rule that you had to do anal to be a porn star.
Yes. Yeah.
And I know that's not fair, but it's kind of like...
I took hers, so I made her a porn star. I made you a porn star!
Yeah, I said Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa was the number one porn star in the world? No, you're not. You've never done anal? Come on.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you would anal queen.
Like maybe...
Angela's like, then I say blowbangs, because she knows I've never done that.
Yeah. You have to do a gangbang to be a porn star.
That would be boring for me anyway. I just don't have no desire to have... I have a rule, no more than 3. I have
a rule, has to be more than 3.
Well, for me, it's just like, I got 3 holes. I'm like, efficiently, like, you can put 2 in my ass, 1 in my pussy.
Airtight.
Or, like, yeah, airtight it, like, and then there's always got to be 1 extra, because the guys get tired more than us. We don't get tired. They get tired.
That's 4. You just said no more than 3.
You're saying me
at
one time. So then I always have to have extras.
You can have...
No, I literally did forgive her, which got taken down for being too violent. Whatever. I've had 40 Brazzers get taken down for being too violent. 40?
Yo, that's so gangster.
There was a
period of time.
I'm their number 1 shot girl, and I've had 40 taken down, and I'm still their number 1 shot girl. Like, I did some shit.
From like past work that's like, that doesn't fly anymore?
Right, exactly.
Got it. I went through a phase where like
got taken down.
What was wrong with that?
I don't know. Apparently, when they were slapping my face and choking me out, I'm like,
did you cry?
No, I wish. I could deep throat by then.
There's no tears allowed. Like if a tear
only
starts...
for
you. Really?
What do you mean? If I start crying during a scene, they cut.
I mean, I don't want. I can show you. Do you want to know what scenes she's been crying?
You know, you can like water up.
Yeah, you can water. No, I've never
like
cried
tears,
in a scene like, oh my god, I'm upset.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just.
I mean, I would hope that's a pretty
and,
good rule.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but sometimes.
But I like it.
In my recent boy girl that I did for Brazzers, my eyes started tearing up because it was like a giant cock down my throat, and they had. But
the accent makes
who's a
so
giant cock? Right? It is how when she talks. It's a giant cock.
But I was like having so much fun, and because it's corporate, and because they have like.
But you were crying or choking?
I was
Both?
choking and crying.
Whose dick?
Not really crying. Just
you have to tell me the dick.
It was Hollywood Cash.
Oh, I haven't worked with him.
Yeah, he's got a really, really big.
I've seen it because when I did Brazzers House 4, like he was there for one of the orgies because we did that 17 gang bang orgy thing where I had like 4 girls inside me and then they all screamed out, "Look, we made a finger bracelet with Phoenix's vagina," and I'm like, "You guys are assholes." 4 hands inside the vagina.
Taylor Swift's gonna start that one next.
Yeah, see?
The friendship bracelet.
What kind of porn do you think Taylor Swift
There's
watches?
your next hoodie.
What's that?
What kind of porn do you think Taylor Swift watches?
Good question.
Boy, girl.
Just like
I don't know.
Fastball down the middle?
Especially, with Travis. Like, no. It's definitely boy, girl.
Has that affected your Kansas City fandom?
I don't hate Taylor Swift. I have some of her music downloaded. So let's clarify, Swifties, please don't fucking kill me. But I'm just like, yo, can we make it about the game and not who's at the game? Because, like, with Questlove, like, we were talking, like, he hit me up, and like afterwards, like Paul Rudd, me, him, and like one other person, we're all in like the same group chat, and he goes, "This is your only time where you can talk shit. Like if you're gonna do it now against my Eagles." And I'm like, "I'm not." And then next thing you know, Sodgate happened, right? Like the Deflategate. Fuck you. And he's like, "Oh, Sodgate. See how they changed cleats? You guys cheated." I was like, "We didn't cheat." And we go this year. You guys, I hope, go too, so we can fucking kick your ass again.
Wait, so
and we're gonna see Quest in like an hour, and I'm gonna be like, "I really like the Eagles this year. Look good. Good prospects."
Wait, so you're in an NFL shit talking group chat with Questlove and Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
That is
And
that
Ted
is
Lasso.
from outer space. That's like a fever dream. Like, I was in a group chat with
Matthew
Phoenix
Berry.
Marie.
Like I talk shit with him all the time.
with Matthew Perry, Paul Rudd, and Questlove in a group chat?
Well, Matt and me are just on our own. Yeah. I've known him for so long before I even met his wife. And like when he made his first book for analytics on like, you know, when he was ESPN, and then he's like, "I just got a full-time job." He goes, "We can't even talk about being friends."
You said Matthew Perry this whole time.
Oh my god!
I was like, you really shouldn't be talking like this right now.
Kevin was panicking. He's like, she doesn't know.
I was like, what are we gonna do?
I was like, I'm gonna have to break the news to this woman in the text.
Bro, you should feel my heart. Right like, I can't believe she's saying this. So we're definitely editing this out. Matthew Perry. Okay.
So bad.
It's like, who cares that he was talking shit about fucking football? It's a tragedy. Oh my god. Okay.
No, not that one.
We had a video sent to us recently of a buddy of ours, Nate Bargatze. He's a comedian. And it's the intro of a porn. And it's just it looks like a very old fashioned porn. It's very weird because like it does look like, I guess, 90s style. We'll show it to you guys. We'll add it to the video.
Well, sorry guys, you don't get to watch it at home.
Some DM did to us, so it'll pop up in a second. But he was. So that's his stand-up act as like the porn is getting going, which is just very funny.
That's just like they're all just so bored as fuck.
So Nate's like a clean comic and like very.
He's
buttoned
like,
up guy,
all right, it's about to happen to me.
Stroked well.
And
but what has there been like I was just thinking of them starting that porn like before the scene gets going. Like, we're just gonna put on some stand-up comedy. Has there ever been like not weird in like the actual sense, but like things where you're like, this is just a little off. Like, why would we be sitting here watching stand-up comedy, the three of us?
I mean,
don't look for logic in porn.
That's a good point.
That is a great tagline. Don't look for logic in porn. But are there things where you're like, this doesn't make any sense, but who cares?
Or not even
like when they asked me to get set on fire, like that was like one of those things where you're like, you really want to set me on fire? Like, I mean, I'm down.
Okay, I did it. To be clear, that was a kink scene.
It was a kink scene. It was. I got set on fire while I was sucking dick and like getting
where on your body's on
all
fire?
All over. And so I put my hair in a bun, and then
was one of those things where it like burns the like they put something on you and
like
it doesn't burn
alcohol,
your skin.
But it can burn you. So Skin Diamond, who's Raylan Joy now, listen to her music. And she has a phoenix tattoo.
Yeah.
I never understood why she had the phoenix tattoo. And she goes, it's because somebody didn't put it out in time. And it actually 3rd degree burned her skin. And it like bubbled. So she turned those into like the feathers.
I hope she got paid more for that.
No, she didn't, because it was back when she was still in Scotland. So
no way.
Yeah, it was fucked.
Someone's
I didn't know about it until afterwards.
The rate goes up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Lexi Bell was supposed to be the one set on fire, not me. But then next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, Lexi doesn't want to try it. Phoenix," and I was like, "Fuck!" Or like being electrocuted while your feet are in water. And then, like, they make you take your feet out and then put them back in, and then take them back out, put them back in.
I'm okay with just making out. Like, in terms of getting excited, I'm good. Like, just let's make out.
You get to do all the dicks and all the blow bangs and everything else. I do the crazy shit. That's how this relationship always works.
You're like the Tom Cruise of porn.
I do my own stunts. Jumping out of a fucking plane. I do all my own stunts. Suck your dick.
I'll just ride the motorcycle off the cliff. How about that? That'll be the easiest way to get a shot, right? Wait, so I don't want to harp on it too much, but this bug won't leave me alone. So like they just like, how long were you on fire for?
For about an hour. Like
Shut
we did.
No.
I have like
how long
a photo
was the fire on you?
On me for an hour. Like
no
they just
fucking
move them.
Wait, what are you, a goddamn magician?
No, they move it. So they put it here and then they put it here. They did it up my back. At one point, I was doing a blowjob to Jason Brown, and it wrapped under my thighs, and I just remember I'm still sucking. I'm like, hot, and like they knew like to put it out and then move it. So then they moved it to my back. And like I was sweating profusely.
You were on fire.
Yeah.
You were hundreds of degrees.
I did not have a bush at the time, thank God, because it would have been really bad. I'd have been like, Toof.
Dude, that's I've never heard of that, seen that. That is a learn something new every day thing today.
That is
It was fun.
obscure kink.
I feel
like that's an obscure kink.
That's one where I would be like,
I'll try.
Well,
I usually say I'll try almost anything once.
Makes sense.
I'm not trying that one.
I'm with you.
No fire play.
What about electricity
No
play then?
No electricity. Anything that can kill me, I'm probably out on.
We were kind of just talking about it, like we weren't even speaking sexually. I guess we kind of were. Where like it's just like if you just ask me to do it, I'll do it. So I'm kind of like,
okay,
like,
so you're gonna get set on fire. I get to electrocute you
drawing
and waterboard. Yes.
I would be like, they'd be like, yeah, I really want to suck your dick while you're on fire. I'd be like, all right.
Do you think you'd get hard?
That's a good question. Probably.
If it's me, yes.
I'd probably,
just say if it's me, yes. Good answer.
I'll make sure you're fucking hard.
I'll be like, God damn, I'll take the football.
It'd get cut for Brazzers because I'd just be crying on fire.
John has 40 scenes cut from Brazzers. Never been published.
He wouldn't stop crying while I got blowjobs. I knew they were gonna light me on fire once I got hard, dude. Just like the old timey guys hanging in the gallows. Like I know what's coming. The second I get an erection, they're gonna light me on fire.
That's great. Where are you and Glenny gonna go on your honeymoon? Since you guys are just a couple now.
He hasn't actually proposed yet, so
unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I know that's why you were late, because you went out with him last night.
You were in the West Village, right?
Okay, that's not why I was like. Tell him the truth about why I was late. This hair is why I'm always late.
She is like always saying.
Wait, how did her hair?
Because we're the same makeup artist.
And she goes first.
Got it.
And she came even earlier.
Listen, tomorrow
today.
You get her all by yourself.
I know, thank goodness. I'll be on time.
Oh. It's all right. You're going second anyway, so fuck off.
But I did go out with Glenny last night. That is true.
The Glenny Angela White duo saga is one of my favorite things to ever hit the internet.
Iconic.
It's name a more iconic duo. We were giving him a hard time. We were like, so you're dating Angela White now? And he's like, we're not dating. I was like, you are. Come on, man. He's like, we're not. It was like in like middle school. We're not dating, dude. It's like, you hung out with her here, and name. He's like, she was on the show once, and she's coming tomorrow, and we're going to go to the deli, and then we did one other show together, but it wasn't mine. I was like, you're dating Angela White. He is the best.
She needs a New York boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's got lots of LA ones. Why not?
How do you have boyfriends, both of you, in separate? Not boyfriends, obviously, but like
we have boyfriends,
loosely termed boyfriends.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Like, when I touch down, you're like, come pick me up.
Yeah,
what's happening?
Is it now? I guess if I could use, I think this might be an old-fashioned term. Are they dick appointments or are they
going steady? Is that what you mean?
Are they dick appointments or are they going steady?
I have one I go steady with.
Yeah.
But he's a pro skier, so.
Pro skier?
Yeah.
Jeremy Bloom?
No.
It's the only pro skier I know.
Tanner Hall?
I don't know Tanner Hall.
No.
Jeremy Bloom also is a very old pro skier.
Yes,
I could never tell you.
He was the one he was the wide receiver at Colorado. He was a wide receiver at Colorado, and he also was trying to compete in the Olympics, but he wasn't allowed to compete in the Olympics because it would ruin his amateur status. This is years
I just know Bodie Miller.
Bodie Miller, I know Bodie too.
But he wasn't. He's just an Olympic. Like, what's pro ski?
Bodie Miller's the man. He's a good New England boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanner's like 14 X Game gold type guy, so he's like big air and slope and all that shit. And then I wish I
was good at that shit.
I can ski and snowboard, both decent.
I wish I was a surfer. I think surfer. What did we say yesterday? What's the hottest profession?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think the hottest profession
for
is?
sure.
No, I was saying from a guy's point of view. I mean, girl surfers are hot too, but as a guy, I think if you're like I'm a surfer, pro surfer, it's pretty much.
I mean, you're a swimmer with a board. Nah.
I think a lot of girls.
Angela's from Australia. She's like, that's what everyone does.
You're probably a dime a dozen for you, but I think the vast majority of girls would at least be like intrigued by that, if not like holy shit.
Like skaters.
Skaters?
Yeah.
Skateboard.
Yeah.
More so than like pro
She's all
regular
Lavigne
baseball, basketball, football athletes.
I mean, yeah, for me. Yeah.
I don't know. I like everybody, so fuck it. I like, you play a sport, you might have a chance. Yes. No.
I prefer comedians.
Make them laugh.
Yeah.
Make them laugh.
I was gonna say a handyman.
Yeah. Johnny Sins.
Yes. Oh my God! Did you see the GIF I just posted? It was like a No Nut November, like Johnny Sins said, or I'm gonna fuck your mom, your sister, and my brother's like, I'm gonna post that you already fucked my sister, and I was like, don't post that.
That's funny.
My poor brothers have been scarred. They're like, my brothers will give me a list of
That's
people
tough.
who I cannot
Dude,
fuck.
that's Phoenix Marie being your bro. That's cool that you have a no-fly list.
Yeah, they're
Wait,
like, hey,
who's on the
leave
list?
her alone. He just came up with a brand new girl. I don't even know her yet.
A girl?
So, yeah, he's like, this girl is a no-go. Like, do not fuck her, because his favorite was Diamond Kitty, and I did all Diamond Kitty's anal
so you mean
scenes.
porn stars that you can't
Yeah.
fuck. I thought you meant like athletes. Like, this is my favorite player.
Oh,
don't
no,
fuck
I've
him.
all, well,
That
they
doesn't-
don't, they're not, they're kind of nerdy. I
So,
got 'em
so
into, like, the
that's
Marvel
fair.
side.
Like, I will watch. This is the girl that I like to watch, and I can never worry that you might pop up.
Yeah, because they've
That's a good-
all had it happen
I had never
at one
even
point.
considered this world of having a porn star sibling, because like he can't even really. You go to Pornhub, like you might pop up. You know, what I mean?
100%.
So
I'm
what-
going to be a bottom gift. Jordy's going to be flipped in like the side the whole time.
So what does he do?
A lot of them are like, oh, I just go
Search
to
it,
like X videos instead of Pornhub, or I like.
That's not gonna help.
I was gonna say
Your stuff's still on X
right,
videos.
but
you need to like search.
German
Google, like,
girl
just
that
your
doesn't
shit.
speak English.
Dude,
Fat ass.
we had this once. We were in LA. We were doing, I think we were doing a show out there or something like that. And we were just like in this casual little dive bar playing pool all night. And we were just talking to this girl and we were playing pool with her. And like while we were playing pool, I was like, as she just said, she was bending over or whatever, moving her body. She's like a sundress. And I was just like, damn, I'm noticing a lot of bruises on this girl.
Ooh.
And then as the night wore on, we're like, so what do you do? She's like, I just got back from Germany doing porn. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Checks out.
yeah, no,
Checks
no,
out.
that's like
Germany goes hard.
Germany.
Anything I've
is
ever seen
like-
in Germany is.
What was the one like? Because Veronica Avlov used to go there all the time, where it's like,
The gangbang site.
yeah, the
Yeah.
gaming, but it's like they have an anal one where it's like mandatory trying to fit 5 dicks in your asshole.
What?
Yeah,
It's
like
in Europe or it's in Germany specifically?
it's in Germany specific.
Why?
It was Proxy Page runs it now, actually, which is funny because I met Proxy whenever she was brand new, and she like sat on a bedpost, and that's how Jason found her. Was he was on campsite and he goes, "Could you sit on the bedpost?" And the girl like sat on the bed, like, you know, think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this
yeah.
size,
Right.
and like just sat on it and like went all the way down. He goes, "Perfect." He goes, "Phoenix, I got a scene for you," and I was like, "Okay." And I'm like, "How'd you
And you're
find
gonna be on
her?" Next thing
Get
you
out
know, like
the bed
she's,
frame and the torch.
Dude,
didn't even let me use the torch on her.
that was a form of torture back in medieval times. Not torture is how they would kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
They set you on a post.
Yeah.
And then you just
It just
you
rips,
slowly
yeah, because
sink
once
into
it gets past the transverse colon to that, it can't go past.
But do you
that.
think there's a point where like it would happen to people when they came first?
For 90% of the men, yes.
like right
first
before
couple minutes, you're
I'm
like,
all
this isn't
me,
even torture.
I might.
I'm feeling
I'd be like this.
good.
I'm like, I need it to slide down. I'm like, oh, I know I'm gonna die quicker, but hold on. Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Right
Okay.
before it gets really, really bad, it's really, really good. Pull it back up, pull it back up.
You missed my G spot.
Do it again.
No, you can still do well, your goal can be accomplished. Let me just get one more ride.
I'd just be like, can we use the rope? Can we use the rope on the neck? All right, I'm getting strangled and anal. Yes, perfect.
Going back to what translates the most, I feel like it's pretty crazy how common choking has become in regular sex.
Yes,
I feel
I
like
agree.
that's pretty like par for the course,
Okay.
which is wild.
It's a control thing for us women. Like, we want to be controlled, and it's a great way for you to establish dominance. Now, 90% of men do it wrong, or women, as we all know. We've had a lot of girls that we've done scenes with who have tried, and they suck. But it's like a control thing. It's like, I love you, and then it's all about the taking the air away and then kissing and pushing your air into them whenever you're making out when you take it off.
That's the right way to do it? When you say
That's right
what's the wrong way to do it?
Wrong way to do it is like if you're pushing down on their trachea, like right here, and you hear that octave, don't do it. It's all about being up here because that's actually where the airway constricts, and then you just push up there, and then next thing you know, they go night-night. And then you slap, 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 slap. And then they wake up.
There is a world where...
Melissa's not allowed to be in it.
From what I've heard, we're like... You are like 6 degrees separation from like a serial killer. Where you know, like you know all the pressure points. You know the fucking electrocution.
We're going back to the murder.
Yeah, that's why. If you guys weren't like lovers, you'd be killers.
Yeah, you know,
First
like
of all, I have done some fucked up things with Angela. So
to me,
to
me.
Say, what do you guys carry bodies together?
She's still sitting here, so she's safe.
Yeah, but it's right. You know, like your biology, your physiology, the pressure points, the pleasure points.
I
the
know all of
points.
them because I also have the nurse stuff, right? So I do the EMT and the nursing. So for me, like, I can literally like fuck a chick up and know just how to like hit all these little spots, and then they're like convulsing, and then next thing you know, I bring them back. It's fun.
Bro, I've seen this Criminal Minds episode.
I'm never going to be invited back to any talk show, anything.
It's called a Guardian Angel.
Oh my God, I've seen that
Complex
show.
Yeah,
where
Complex,
you kill them and bring them back, kill them, bring them back.
Yeah.
And then
Phoenix adds the coming twist to it, but the other guy wasn't quite as kind in the show. But you guys are in town for Exotica? Yeah. Is this I saw Bella just posted that. She hasn't been since 2019. Have you guys been more recently than that?
I think, we did last year.
Exotica is kind of like a Comic-Con, but like porn, like a porn convention.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like, if you're smart, you go get all the cards from all the girls, and then you get a deck.
Do you do the... I've never been to a porn convention, but I've seen many clips and things like that.
Come.
Where is it? It's in Jersey, isn't it?
Yes.
I feel like I've heard her say that before.
Come for me right now.
I just had like a Pavlov's dog.
This weekend.
He's like, I'm working
if you say it a couple more times, we're going to have a problem.
No, but seriously, you should come for me.
Where is it? This is my issue. I was just saying this. When people tell me to do things, I do them. Where is it?
New Jersey. Edison.
Where is it?
Edison.
It's like North Jersey. It's not too far.
When is it?
This weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You got 3 days, man.
We'll talk.
Okay.
Wait. Always use the girls are free to get in. So if you want to get your girls.
No, Friday.
On Friday,
yeah.
It allows you to get the girls worked up, and then you take them home and be like, listen, now choke on it like she did, bitch. And it's perfect.
I know where I could, like... Are you going to kick guys in the dick? I've seen a lot of clips of that. Do people come up to you and ask
saw that? Yeah.
I've seen many people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you saw that? That's what I do.
Now, what runs through your head? Because now we do meet and greets and we do things like that. And obviously nothing like that. Like, it's very different. But sometimes when...
but if I did come in a gimp suit and requested that you kick me in the pussy, would you?
Would you? I think you're too much of a pussy to do it, and in a good way.
I think
you'll do pretty much anything told to you. I don't think you would kick a girl in the pussy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
he's too much of a gentleman.
Okay. What
Maybe
if it
at
was
least
a guy?
not publicly.
Then? What if it was a guy?
You kick a guy in the dick before you kick a girl. That's
sure. I would reluctantly do the guy. Okay. I would.
Because you know how it
feels.
There
is something. No, but there's something like if you asked me to like punch you in the stomach or something, or I don't know, I would do that. If you're getting off on me kicking you in the balls, I'd feel weird.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I know this is sexual, you little pervert, so I'm not doing it. If you want me to just like, punch you in the face, I don't know, whatever, I'll do that.
But we've had like fans just be like, you want to do a video for my friend back home or whatever? And obviously this is very different. It's apples and oranges. But you're kind of like, all right, I don't really feel like doing this, but I'll do it. Right. Is that kind of what you guys like?
No, I love
you like it.
You love it?
Love that.
We do like fucked up videos. Be like, you little bitch, you didn't show up, but your friend did. So now I'm gonna suck his dick instead of yours. So next time XYZ, you should show up, and then we're like hand it back to him.
No, but I'm the ball busting. Yeah,
you like
love that.
Really?
I love when my fans turn up in latex or full gimp suit and stuff, and then they have the collar and chain. And I can lead them around. I love to ride them. I'll get them down on their hands and knees. I'll ride their back and then pull
And
them
she's
up.
so little. It's just like, oh, look how cute. She's got a little puppy dog following her.
But I only like it because they like it.
Right.
Like I'm not a sadist.
You're not getting off.
No,
Yeah.
I don't get off on it sexually. I just
get off if they're getting off. Yeah.
I enjoy it because they're enjoying it. It's just
That's
exciting.
one thing. Like when when your mouth, like the gimp suit is like covering you, or when they like really freeze you in the latex, they take the air out.
That's so
That's
sick.
fucking.
No, if
crazy,
you cellophane
dude.
wrap,
Yeah,
that's whenever you're like,
fucking-
fuck.
What do you do? Like, what am I gonna? I have to speak up. Yeah, you know, wrapping a whole body in cellophane.
You're in your kill room. You know, you lay it out like Dexter,
To the mouth.
drain all the blood.
I've seen Dexter. I know how it goes. I've also only seen Phoenix in all black, so like,
that's their
it's
aesthetic.
just
for
getting
sure.
further and further down this rabbit hole. I've uncovered something, is what I'm getting at here.
All right, well, so if you want to show up to Exotica, you can show up in anything you want. Ask the girls to do some crazy shit.
Has there ever been a time you said no?
Oh,
I'm
sure.
sure there's a million.
Yeah, sure.
What's one that sticks out?
have sex with me right now? I feel like there's got to be guys being like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Maybe she'll do it
Yeah.
right
Well,
now.
they do. They,
You know?
there's
Yeah,
definitely
they
those.
always shoot. A lot of
Yeah.
them shoot their shot.
Yeah.
I mean, even simple things like, can I get on the kiss on the cheek? Like,
Yeah.
I've got lipstick on. I
Right,
don't know
right.
you.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
if I kiss you on the cheek, then I have to kiss 100
everybody,
girls in a
right.
line. So even though
Yeah.
it seems like very simple, also I know the trick, the kiss on the cheek
You
trick
turn.
and the turn. So
yeah.
I just like no.
But you'll-
had guys literally run at me, and I'm in like giant ass hills, and then they jump because they want me to catch them like Jordy.
Oh,
and
I would
I'm
just
like,
sidestep
bro.
that shit and let
No,
them.
but they're like right in front of you, and they're like full
crazy.
speed, and then they like jump it, and I'm like catching them, and then I like caught them, and I put them down, and they're like John size, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
is this?
crazy.
And I'm like, put him down. I'm like, why did you run at me? And he goes, I knew you'd catch me. And I'm like, you fucker.
It's oddly romantic.
In a weird way,
I knew
it's a
you'd
very
be there if I
respectful.
fell.
It's like, I caught you. Now you can go jerk off later. Bye. And I literally looked at the guy. I was like, give me $20 right fucking now before I kick your ass. I will put this heel
$20
inside
20 is
of
cheap.
something.
Yeah.
That's
for
cheap.
real.
I was
I
just
feel like you guys
nice.
can charge like whatever you want, and there'll be somebody willing to
they
pay it,
will
right?
show up.
What's the craziest thing that you've gotten the most money for? Like, has there ever been a guy that's like 20 grand for like a pair of your underwear or something crazy?
I mean, they all buy all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
my craziest experience would probably be at AVN. Like a guy
Here we
told
go.
me
Jesus
they wanted,
Christ.
he wanted to watch me bleed, and like,
Okay.
Menstrually or
no, that was what's crazy is I had Nikki Benz on one side, Monique Alexander. It was right as Brazzers acquired Wicked, so I have like Electra Blue, like all the OGs, right? And then this guy is like 6'5", trench coat. He's like, he gets to the front, and I'm like having a good time, and he goes, "I want to watch you bleed," and I just look, and I'm like, "Du-du-du." And I go, Nikki runs, Monique bolts, security didn't hear it, and I'm like, okay, listen. I was like, you want to watch me bleed? How? Like, my period? You want to slit my throat? And I'm like, I know I got this. And well, please slit my throat and then fuck me with my blood from my throat and wherever else you want. XOXO Phoenix Marine. And I slid it over to him. He took it, looked at me, looked at it, and he goes, and then left.
What?
And so ever since then, like, I carry a knife in my bag, and I was like, just in case.
Just in case a guy has a request.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
Dude, you really are so close to being a murderer.
Yeah.
Like, you have a bad day and you might just become Dexter. You got a knife, you know the body points, you know the cleanup.
I do.
It's like in Sunny when they
shit.
find the book of anatomy in Mac's room, and he's like, "Oh, you haven't been curious about your own body, Frank? I caught you doing a little research last night." Oh my god!
Well, I'm sure you'll get a lot of requests, so everybody can go check it out. It's in Addison, New Jersey, Exotica, and you can go find Angela and Phoenix there.
Yeah, you know where. To...
Yeah, you know how to find them. Thank you, girls.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Whoa.
You a wild one, girl.
Whoa.
What?
Thank God my fans are so sweet.
Mine are too. What do you mean?
Okay.
They just like blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheesh.
I'm like, next time I come back, I'm stealing one of these footballs.
You take that one. It was just awarded to me.
I'm like, no, I have to wait. It makes me have to come back because then you guys can't get rid of me forever.
You're the best. Thank you.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.